Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to College Football 25. We're here after the national championship game. Congratulations, of course, to Penn State. That was a really good game. What was the score? It's pretty close. Well, I don't know, 38-26. So the team that beat us does not win it all, but they were a pretty good team. Man, what a year for the LT Jazz. So close to making it to the top four teams. That was a wild game against Florida, but I wanted to have an episode here just kind of dedicated to the seniors here as we see them move on to hopefully the next part of their career in the pros. Jordan Gregory is going to be leaving. I don't know. I doubt he'll make the pros. Maybe he will in the seventh round or something. But only 1 year on the stat sheet. He didn't do too bad, but we didn't really have Jordan Gregory play for too much. But Nick Everett. Also, these are the final statistics, by the way. I haven't looked at any school records or anything like that to see if anything's been broken or not, but they are here. For right now, I think Nick Everett might have broken Jake Turcotte's record. I don't know, though. I'm not sure for seeing a single season. But, we have a pretty young team. Jordan Gregory's going, but I feel good at quarterback because we have a lot of young freshmen ready to take his place. So I'm not too worried about the quarterback position. We have Doug Choice, but I'm more leaning on either Jesse Chick or Lokepa Loon being these two are going to be battling. I'll tell you that right now. They're going to be battling for the starting spot. But of course, it all just depends on who grows in the offseason. But the future is looking bright at quarterback. For running back, man, we have Nick Everett for another year. We have a sophomore. I mean, we're pretty young here as well. But this was what the rushing game looked like. It was really heavily leaned on one back this season because we were not deep at this position at all. And I think Nick Everett averaging 5 yards a carry did pretty darn good for us this season. We did have a 1,000-yard receiver, and it was it was freshman Desmond Booker. I'm telling you, this guy is going to be insane. He is the next CA, but I think he's going to be better. 1,000 yards his freshman year and 10 touchdown receptions. Not as good as the freshman year that CA had, but CA, it's pretty similar. I think Desmond Booker is going to be something special, but that brings us to CA. We're going to be missing this guy. He went out with a bang the last time he put on the LT Jazz jersey, catching 14 receptions, 211 yards, and 2 touchdowns in a single game. That is definitely a single game record for the LT Jazz. And he holds other records like most yards receiving and most touchdowns receiving in a single season. We're going to be missing this guy for sure. He's definitely going to be in the pros, I'll tell you. Maybe he'll slip down a little bit, but I'm excited. He's going to be in the next draft class on our Mad 25 series. I am going to miss him on here, though, He was such a deep threat over the top that we kind of seen that being showed against Florida, but we're hoping Desmond Booker is going to be like our Megatron. I mean, 6'5", 213, and he's looking really good. What a debut here. 50 recs, 1,000 yards plus 10 touchdowns. Yeah, he's played phenomenal. We should hopefully have Benji Beck going into next year. He's a junior. So we're only losing CA here. Not true freshman, but freshman Floyd Osgood, our tight end, did pretty decent as well, averaging he got 400 yards and a touchdown there. But we don't go to our tight end as much. In college, I noticed I tend to throw more to the wide receivers, which is unusual for me. I normally like to check down a lot to the tight end in Madden, but that's because it's kind of broken. But anyways, so I mean, we have a pretty young team. We're not losing too many now. We get on defense, it's kind of a different story. We're losing our star guy here, JoJo McNitt, our defensive captain. He is he was the captain of the defense, and I mean, this dude's gonna go in the first round, possibly. I mean, I know I'm a little bit biased, obviously, LT Jazz, but I could see him even being the #1 overall draft pick. That's probably pushing it a little bit, but he is definitely a phenomenal player. He's definitely got a first-round talent, and I'm gonna miss this dude. I don't really know if we have, a replacement for him quite yet, but my hopes are high for sure. But I mean, he has the bar set high, so we're definitely going to be hurting a middle linebacker, no doubt about it. We, for the most part, outside of him, and then the next biggest hit, Joel Hammer. We're not losing too many people, but Joel Hammer is the next one who will be declaring for draft. He's a senior. His time is up, and he'll be in the upcoming draft as well. So these 3 players, I expect them to go pretty high. I mean, I feel like they're pretty good players. Joel Hammer showing the most consistency amongst all of the pass rushers who have put on an LT Jazz jersey so far. 8.5, 4.5, or 8, 4.5, 9.5. He didn't really play his freshman year, so he would have had around the same if he played. So I mean, he is what you're getting with Joel Hammer. He's gonna be a pretty good pass rusher, maybe not elite, but very consistent. He can stay healthy, and he can get to the quarterback. So we're gonna be missing this guy for sure. I mean, he balled out against Oregon. I mean, I don't know if you guys watched that video, or watched that game, but he got 3 sacks, 6 tackles. Like, he was on it. But outside of that, not too many names to mention here. As far as players who are, gonna go to the draft from the LT Jazz. Of course, we'll have other players from around the league going and whatnot, but just real quick career stats for those guys leaving CA. Man, 32 LT Jazz receiving touchdowns, 2,652 yards. What a beast. I'm gonna miss that player, dude. I had so much fun playing with him. JoJo McNitt, well over 300 tackles in the LT Jazz jersey, 342 to be exact, 3.5 sacks, 6 interceptions. What a college career JoJo McNitt put up. 4 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, even got a safety and a touchdown in his college career. And then Joel Hammer, a whopping 24 sacks in his college career. That is an LT Jazz record for most sacks in a career. 188 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. He was a beast. So these guys are leaving, and we are going to miss them for sure. As far as, around the league goes, I'm not too sure. I'm going to take a look at some of the best talent and implement them in our Madden 25 Seattle Seahawks franchise GM series, and we'll see. But, of course, I'm only going to take the best of the best, which I will be taking in consideration, conference and stuff like that. So far, I don't have anybody yet because I haven't looked, but just be on the lookout for, characters from this series coming over to the Madden 25 series. But we have an off season to get to and whatnot, and so I'm going to be doing that, and I'm excited for it, and I'm going to try and build this team up. This was by far the best, most success the LT Jazz have had in their college history. I feel really good about the team and where we're at. I feel like we are kind of in that good position where we're young and we're going to only get better. You know, we're starting to get that recognition of consistency where we're just staying ranked. You know, we finished in the top 5, and that's where they're going to keep us, hopefully. But it seems as though the LT Jazz are a team that to circle on your schedule and that are respected now. So, I mean, I can't remember the last time we weren't ranked this season. We were pretty much ranked the whole season. So, we're getting up there, but we have a lot of work to do still. And we are a 3.5 star school. Expect that to go to 4, I think. I would assume next year, a 4-star school. We went from a 1-star school to a 4-star school. I mean, we're getting good. Hopefully we can continue that trend though. But as far as, you know, okay, to end the episode, let me just show you guys real quick. Our class right now ranks at 22. And I want to show you guys the prospects. Or no, the recruiting board. Do we? Okay, no, we can't. I don't think we can see the... Can we see the... Wow. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Yeah. Okay, look. So, you know what? Let's just do this real quick. This is how we'll end the episode here. Impact for a right tackle, 3-star. Impact development for our middle linebacker, Jarius Parker. Okay. Now, this next player we're about to look at is very important because I'm hoping he can replace JoJo McNitt. I'm hoping to see elite development. Can we get an elite development trait? Let's see. Middle linebacker, Duck. Elite development, 5-star Kareem Duck, baby. Let's go. I actually haven't looked at any of this, so this is my first time seeing this. Well, we have our replacement for JoJo McNitt. You know what, JoJo? Thank you for playing so good here in LT. I'm going to miss you, but you deserve to go to the pros. You deserve to be taken in the first round in the top 10. You deserve it. Good luck, buddy, on your you know, your career ahead of you, your pro career. I wish you the best. And hello, Kareem Duck. Welcome to the LT Jazz. Coming in with 89 tackle, 89 acceleration, elite development. We don't know everything about him, but hammer. He's got the hammer ability. He's got team player. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is my first ever, I think, recruited 5-star elite development. I think I've never had an elite development player. Maybe one. But I've never had a 5-star elite development player. So this feels pretty good. But let's go ahead and get through the rest. We have a 4-star normal dev. Okay. That's not too bad. Right in Kyle McAllister. Star development, Levi. How would you say that last name? Pope? Levi Pope? Pope? I don't know. Anyway, I'm so excited about the freaking Duck being elite right now, man. Oh my goodness. Garrett Adcock, impact right there, right in, okay. Nick Cedar, normal. Spencer Suttle, normal. Thompson, normal. A lot of normals. DJ Saw, normal. Storm Agabo, normal. Mike Obi, normal. Or no, impact. So he might win that battle there. 3-star impact player. Sammy Love, normal. Pleasance, normal. Or no, impact. 4-star right guard. That's great. 3 mental abilities. Okay, that's really good. Because, you know, your players cannot develop mentals. They can only develop abilities. Like physical abilities. So him coming in with those 3 mentals is really good, actually. Varine, normal. So we got a lot of normals. Impact, normal. Okay. But this is our class, guys. right now. Impact fullback, Tommy Rugamba. So let me know what you think about this draft class. I feel pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I feel pretty confident. We got a couple guys we're still working on. We lose out on the center here to Tulane. But anyways, that is, for the most part, our draft class for this year. We, of course, still have to go through the portal, and we're going to add even more talent. So we're looking good, okay? But we got some more improvement to do. And that's what we plan on doing. So let me know, guys, what you think. Kind of just wanted to go over the team real quick before we get the year underway. We're looking, obviously, to take a step up. We're right there competing for a national championship title. Playoff team the last 2 years. We advanced a game farther a year ago, but we want to go all the way. But it's going to start off by testing our team with a harder schedule. Obviously, we'll start off pretty easy with Ball State and South Alabama, but then after that, it's go time. We want revenge against the team that beat us, Florida. That'll really test our kids out here, and we'll get to see what we're made of, and then we're going to go up against Kansas. We'll then get our bye, take on Oregon, the team we eliminated, so they'll be playing with a chip on their shoulders. And then we get into our conference season. Of course, we'll face off against Virginia. We'll have our bye. We'll go up against Southern Mississippi, Virginia Tech, Louisiana. The teams we go against every year. But if you didn't notice, we got kind of crapped out on the schedule this year. It's almost not fair, but we start off with 3 home games. We go away, play home again, go away. To start off the year, the conference play, we start on the road. We get 2 home games, and then we play on the road and on the road and on the road and on the road for a final time. Not fair, but, adversity, it is what it is. We'll get around it. And Louisiana is not really an away game, so that's our schedule, though. So I'm pretty excited for that game. And now let's take a look at the depth chart. This is season 6, I think? Are we in 5 or 6? I can't really remember now. This has got to be the hardest choice I've made. You got so much talent. I just don't know, right? 4 quarterbacks, so you could just argue a case to start for either one, and we can't redshirt any of them. Ultimately, I think we're going to go with Lokepa Loon for week 1 because he's got the highest dev trait, which is elite. He's also got 99 speed and 98 acceleration. How can I not play with a 99 speed and 98 acceleration quarterback? I mean, I've never done that before. I think in any sports game, it's very rare that I get a guy that has 99 speed and 98 acceleration. I have to give him the start, And he is, like I said, elite development. And then I actually think my second option is Jesse Chick with 98 speed, and he is star dev. So I was just thinking, though, it's more realistic if we have a sophomore in there to give him some snaps. So I think the line's going to be Loon, Choice, Chick. But, man, it's going to be a battle. A position battle for these kids because, there's so much talent in this position. For the running back, we got Nick Everett. He grew insanely, more than I thought he was. I was expecting we were not going to really have too good of a running back this year. No, we got a 95 overall running back. And then right behind him, freshman Alan Flanagan. So those are going to be that's our 1-2 punch here for this year. We got a lot of talent that we're bringing in for the future. Well, not a lot, but Harvey Bulger looks to be really good. So we're going to sit him for 1 year, though. Let him grow. We have Tolbot at fullback. He's pretty good. At wide receiver, Benji Beck comes back for 1 more year. We have, of course, Desmond Booker, who got elite or purple recoup. I'm not really sure what the purple is called there, but that's like the highest you can get. He's got short hands and 50-50, so that's all new. He's going to be even better this year. We brought in from the portal Tyler Verrier, who has a layout, and then Kona Span, who has Press Pro. He could kind of, obviously, that fourth wide receiver is kind of in a battle. You know, maybe we bring in the speedy Kevin Doss, who has an elite mental ability, which you can't obviously, learn or, get in the game. So we'll see. I think Span's probably going to get the start, at week 1 because he, give the senior a shot. At tight end, we got Cam Granger. This is going to be a new tight end. It was Osgood last year. He played decent, but, not too good. It's kind of crazy because, like, you see the tackles are so highly rated. Like, this dude's rated a 98 overall tight end. But he's 6'5", 298. I don't think... And he can't catch, so... Don't be fooled by that. But a new tight end coming in, freshman. I'm hoping he's going to be a little bit better. I would like to have a good tight end. We haven't had one all series, really. So, our O-line, Cushionberry, Soro, Bagent, Tabor, and then Goodley. I don't think Goodley's going to be getting the start. I think it's going to be Ron Humphreys, who will be playing out of position. I mean, let's be honest, like, right tackle, left tackle, it doesn't matter in this game. But our offensive line is the best point of this whole team. 91, 91, 86, 91, 86. He's a freshman. He may miss a little. He's got a lot of physical mentals. He doesn't, fit our play style. He may leave. I hope he doesn't. I hope Goodley doesn't. I want him to be the future, but if not, we have Cedar here. But, like, this is the line. This is the O-line, man. A junior, a senior, and then 2 juniors. Like, this is an experienced college O-line. We won't have them for long, so we're going to hopefully make it count. Then, we have the dude, Sony Samolo, who had that amazing chase down play against Oregon, I believe it was. That, like, he missed the sack, got back up, chased the dude down, and crushed him. He grew to a 91, so this is, like, my new favorite player on the defense, just because of that play. Right end, we have Sean Mastrud. And, of course, in the middle, we have 5-star elite development Dontrell Stubbs and Max Boyette right behind him. And then, if we have to go 3 deep here, Joe Weil, the freshman, 81 overall. But, yeah, pretty good defensive line. If I can say so myself, 91 overall, 85, 84. At linebacker, we got Danny Ross. Middle linebacker, Ben Syria. Now, I'm debating on, matter of fact, they're in a position battle. And I'm actually going to give it to Kareem Duck to start. And I want to see if Duck can handle it. He's a true freshman, elite development, I believe 5-star. And he is supposed to be the replacement for JoJo McNitt. We'll see if he can handle it. If he does struggle, then we may put Ben back at the start, but this is going to be the middle linebacker. And then at right, this is where we take a step back. We weren't necessarily ready for Joel Hammer to leave. It is going to be Jose Bernetti in there. That's a pretty big drop, 78 overall. Now, he is going to be in a position battle against Jonathan Kiernan, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, Burnetti's going to get the start. At corner, we have Malachi Wall coming back. Johnny Lewis is coming back. We have Cole Hawker and Kevin Radigan. And then our fifth to play, which is a fan favorite I'm actually seeing, which is like the purple fan favorite. Wow. And clear-headed, too, is Everett Gizzy. He brings the glizzy to the game. But, no, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I feel pretty good at corner. I mean, we don't have, that crazy elite 90 overall player, but we have depth. You can trust in these guys. They have the speed. They shouldn't be getting broken. Maybe Johnny Lewis, you could maybe worry about his speed a little bit. But for the most part, I feel really good in our cornerback room. Then at free safety, we have Floyd Madden, who, had 7 interceptions just a season ago. So don't let that 81 overall fool you. He's very, very good. And then, of course, coming in for his final year, Andy Yaboya. This dude has, I think, 99 zone coverage. He's really good, 88 overall. I'm going to be sad to see this safety go, but he will be getting the start, of course. And then kicker, Devin Gee. And punter, Richard Addy. So, that is the lines for now. I haven't done anything for the special positions yet. I'm going to go through that a little bit later. But just want to show you guys before we get the season underway. That's going to do it for this episode, though, guys. Let me know what you think of the team. Do you think we're ready? I know I'm ready. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.